Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, where's my nice microphone, ladies and gentlemen, my drinkable microphone. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your late night Smackdown and AEW Rampage review. I don't know why I still give a fuck to try to even bottle review Rampage, but I don't know. Because apparently it matters and shit like that. I just hope that the show just, if it's not gonna matter, just fucking cut it, man. It's like, what a joke. This show should basically be like Smackdown. Yet they don't, like, it's a reason why. But honestly, again, it's like, I'm sorry. two shows in one night is too much for me. I just wish there would just be Smackdown, honestly, on Fridays. I'm getting tired of Rampage, especially when it doesn't, like, no one fucking gives a shit. It's literally just taped garbage. And Smackdown, even with Reigns on the show, sure, it's cool seeing Reigns on the show, you know, because he's the only guy there that has a presence, that has a star appeal. Fuck all happened much tonight. A lot of boring, shitty tag team matches. I know people like to pretend to care about tag team matches. The thing is about what people need to understand, what makes tag team wrestling good is a good tag team that have a great chemistry, that have characters, and a persona. A lot of these tag teams are fucking jobber tag teams are shit. They don't really, like, look like, and also it's like, they're not even, like, I don't know, man. It's just like, these are not, like, charismatic tag teams, man. The only real tag team, like it or not, the only tag team that exists that express some sort of, like, not likability, but, like, in terms of, like, actually feel like a tag team and actually show, like, they're a tag team, are the Usos, even though you kind of booked them like crap, and the New Day. That was, like, the only sadly tag team that's, like, ever, like, show some sort of presence. You could say the Street Profits, but it's like they force it down upon ourselves. But it's like, okay, but it's like, really, it's funny. All these tag teams, apparently these are like the tag teams of SmackDown. And like, a bunch of them are fucking heels. That also goes to show, like, my god. Does WWE have a problem of, like, baby faces and heels? A bunch of heel tag teams were in this tournament. It's like heel versus heel. Like, don't you have the Street Profits? Don't you have even the fucking, I don't know, even God forbid other shitty tag teams. Like, unless you're doing this, you're like trying to do some bullshit, like trying to make the pretend that, oh, the brand split matters or whatever. Like, who fucking cares? I'm sorry, like, you can't, again, fuck the brand split. Fuck this whole bullshit. Like, when you have the Usos are going on both shows anyways. Fuck the brand split. End the shitty brand splits. You already have the two titles. And apparently they're fucking they're thinking at the Raw 30th anniversary show, you're gonna try to find some way to split the fucking tag titles. No. Are you fucking retarded? No. Do not do that shit. Okay? Do not do that shit at all. But anyways, fucking, so Raw, you know, yeah, so Raw 30th anniversary, I don't know if I even want to do, like, a video talking about, like a special. I'm thinking I might do a live reaction, just for the sake of it, of a Raw 30th anniversary show, where I do a live reaction. If people want to join, I don't mind doing that. I don't mind doing that at all, especially since I'm home. I'm going to be, like, right now, I'm just home right now, since I'm still recovering from nose surgery. I do have the cast come off and all that kind of shit. Just have to recover. I have to rest more because, like, I still have, like, a problem with my ribs, since it was a rib grafting. And not just that, like, my body needs to rest. It helps the nose resting, whatever, shit like that. But, like, even when I'm home right now, it's just like, you know, why not? But just like, I don't, sure, it's 30th anniversary. I am a bit like, let's see what they're gonna do. I hope it's gonna be a good show. I hope some good things happen on that show to make it feel like, and hopefully, you know, it'll get a good ratings boost. But like, I'm sorry, some of the matches are not really that interesting to make people care, right? Like, listen, let me tell you this. And I might even say it's my Raw review for the 30th anniversary. Like, you gotta make the show important, man. You gotta make the show fucking feel important. Like a 30th anniversary. Like, look what you did for Raw 1000, Raw 25th anniversary, even the Raw 25th anniversary. Even though I didn't mind the show much. You still like had something to look forward to. And you had a great opening segment with Austin and McMahon. Obviously, it was just great. What they should do to make the show important, like what they basically did, like what they should do, and based on the current booking of fucking Raw or in SmackDown, like what they should essentially do, instead of the steel cage match for the women, heck, even a steel cage, or heck, since they're doing the fucking Attitude Era logo, why not maybe like a steel cage or a Hell in a Cell match on Raw with Reigns and Owens to making people actually give a shit to watch, even though it's like really Kevin Owens, but at least it will be fucking something worth watching. You do a main event like that, and then after this show, you could do a ceremony type of thing. You know, this whole ceremony segment, which is like the only thing to look forward to, along with, you know, oh, we're gonna see legends like Undertaker and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, fine. Definitely interested what they're intrigued of terms of what they're gonna do for, I guess, you know, Raw 30th. But other than that, what's really to care? I don't know, just might kind of, like, in a way, like, just make people say, well, what does that mean for the Royal Rumble? Well, for the Royal Rumble, then you gotta think of something, like, you gotta come with, like, a last minute number one contender. You could always do some stupid shit with either, like, Rollins, and then Reigns can get his, like, win back or whatever, based on what happened last year or something. And not just, or, heck, you have McIntyre and Sheamus, they have their issues with the Usos and a Bloodline. Won't it make sense? Why not even like a triple threat with Reigns at the Royal Rumble? I think that would be a better idea. You know, it'll be a little different, Sheamus and Reigns, and then you could lead to something with Sheamus and Reigns in the future. Since they never really had like a one-on-one match with their current characters, and that's like what apparently people want to see. I don't know, I just thought like something, you know, to make people so intrigued, like to fucking be badass or something. I don't know. And plus, like, even though it's kind of homoerotic, this whole McIntyre Sheamus thing, I guess based on, like, again, it would make sense based on what the Usos, I don't know, I'm just going by, like, what they're doing. Plus, like, obviously, like, you gotta do some cool badass shit. Hopefully, you know, maybe, like, you could, heck, something with, you know what you could do, like, with the whole ceremony thing, if The Rock's not gonna be there. I mean, obviously, I think the ideal should be The Rock being there, which would be cool leading to the Royal Rumble. But if not, because I think that's what they're going to probably say for like a surprise. Obviously mention The Rock. Heck, you could even have the legends try to confront Reigns and shit like that. And then like you could lead to like one legend, like you know, obviously like if you want to know how you fucking book the Undertaker, maybe you have the Undertaker fucking, you know, show up, confront Reigns, but obviously not in terms of wanting to wrestle him, but like not stopping from either escaping. I don't know, some shit. I don't know. Simple shit like that. I don't know. Some fucking. You gotta do some badass shit on Raw 30. It's 30 years. It's 30 years of this show. You gotta do badass shit, people. This has gotta be the best fucking Raw this year. I am a little bit looking forward to, because I had this 30th anniversary, but I want it to be good. But from judging from seeing the matches and like things like they're hyping up, it's not really that intriguing. I'm sorry, women in the steel cage match is not really that intriguing. I mean, if you have to have a stipulation for that shit, it could have been a DQ match, no DQ and shit, and then freaking, you know, you could give that stipulation to Reigns and Owens and shit. And by the way, based on tonight, they gotta do a stipulation, man. They gotta make a stipulation for that match at the Royal Rumble. It can't just be a normal match. Am I gonna say it's gonna be a bad match? But it's just like, come on. Who the fuck wants to see a normal match with these two? Especially if they faced each other before. And it's like, you kind of have to do a match where hopefully it ends the feud with these two. Because, like, they're like, why are they having a match again? But, like, whatever. If you were to do a match again, it's gotta be, like, something. Like, that's where, like, matches like Hell in a Cell, even it's, like, makes sense or whatever there. I don't know, something to make even the Royal Rumble a bit intriguing. I am a bit, like, looking, I do think The Rock will return to Royal Rumble. And they're going to do some big things at the Rumble, hopefully. And apparently there'll be some surprises. Like, thank God, after that shit Rumble last year, we need some good things to happen. Definitely what will be a plus is a good fucking world title match at fucking Royal Rumble. I don't know what to say, but just I hope Raw 30 if the Royal Rumble will be good, hopefully. But I'm a bit worried. And plus, like, I am a bit worried in terms like, yeah, the ratings gonna suck too. But like, can you really blame them? Like, I mean, can you really blame people for why the ratings suck or whatever when fucking Raw is shit? Like, you're gonna try to rely on one week to be good. How about try to be good every week? How about try to be exciting? It sucks that you have to rely on an anniversary to try to fucking make people care about your show. You know what I mean there? I mean, obviously they should do big things. Like, it should be the biggest Raw, even the year, or it should be the biggest Raw in general. Obviously, every show should be must see, but this should be an extra special Raw. We'll see what happens. You know, hopefully it'll be good. Hopefully. We'll see what happens. It's just like when you compare like shows like even like past anniversary shows, like even the 15th anniversary show, Raw Homecoming, even though like that was like not really an anniversary show, but it's like it felt like an anniversary show because like and look because you know they're going back to USA Network at the time. Now they're like, it's like what? Are they trying to leave the USA Network? Apparently so, because apparently they want to. I don't know. There's like word they want to go to streaming stuff because like they don't care about the ratings anymore and shit like that. Which that's gonna literally lose you lots of money or whatever. But I don't know. That's just been my thoughts for this fucking Monday, the Royal Rumble. Other than that, like based on this show, So I know we're gonna talk about Rampage too, but like, who cares really? But SmackDown tonight, like seriously, bunch of boring tag team matches. Where again, you wonder again, there's a lot of people who like to pretend they care about tag team wrestling, especially on the YWC. That's more like these smarks because I don't know some bullshit. I don't know why. They like to say because like McMahon doesn't like tag team matches. I mean, I don't blame. I'll be honest with you, I don't blame. I mean, I do get like why people like tag team matches is because of great tag teams, right? But it's like, and maybe that is also part of McMahon's fault why he doesn't like tag team wrestling and shit like that. And that definitely is part of his fault. But like, I don't know. To me too, I don't really care much about tag team unless like there's like you know teams like the Hardys, the Dudleys, Edge and Christian, you know. The APA even, fucking, you know, New Age Outlaws, you know, shit like that. You know, sure, the Road Warriors, you know, Demolition, you know, all those great tag teams from back in the day too. Even, yeah, sure, the Heart Foundation, you know. Like, it's all about character, man. It's all about the, like, sure, you can even say like you know yeah I'll give them that about the Briscoes even though I didn't much care about the Briscoes like or not Briscoes or I didn't care much about freaking you know ROH and don't really much know but you could tell like wow that's a cool thing about them you know they're like you know they show why they're a tag team. You can see some teams they try. I think the Viking Raiders try. I think they're trying with the Judgment Day just sometimes the execution is shit. I don't know what else with other tag teams really. Sure, I think they're trying with the Brawling Brutes too. It's just like you gotta make people care and you gotta do good things with the tag teams and that way people will care. I don't know, but in my opinion, I think tag team wrestling a bit overrated sometimes. It's just like you know you got like, it's like a lot of tag teams don't really have like chemistry or much of character and shit like that. I always like thought like plus like really like always exciting is I guess seeing a one-on-one match or just sometimes like it's just like really all about the star power and shit like that. Only times like tag team wrestling almost like the last time people actually gave a fuck about a tag team match, like or not, was when Reigns and Sami Zayn teamed up against Cena and Owens. Why? Because it's star power. That's why people care about a tag team match. A star power, people. You gotta make things important because with about star power and a good story and shit like that. So when you don't really have a story, not much heat going on, who the fuck's gonna give a shit about tag team wrestling? Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it real. But yeah, we're gonna talk about the show right now. There, I know I rambled a little bit. But yeah, let's see what can we talk about with this show. Okay, so yeah, the show started. Yeah, it started with a tag team match. Oh yeah, of course. It's fucking Teddy Long play a tag team match. It's fucking Teddy Long's fucking favorite night. Literally, I think most of the matches are literally tag team matches. Also, that's another thing. Like that was the problem. I'm sorry. Fucking every time when Teddy Long came out, fucking the past decade, yeah, so it was a tag team match, player. Tag team match, and it's like boring tag teams. I'm sorry. Who the fuck gives a shit about some fucking jobbers teaming up? Yeah, it was a tag team match when they fucking fight. Yeah, yeah. How was that intriguing? I'm sorry, it's not that intriguing. I fucking was so annoyed whenever Teddy Long's like, and then like, oh god, he's gonna put a shitty tag team match. Like no offense to Teddy Long, but it's like fuck. Make sure he's a good character and shit like that, but it's like fuck. Top tag team matches, how was that intriguing? And just again, that's my opinion. Whatever. Let's talk about show there. But yeah, fucking show started tag team match, player. The Sheamus and McIntyre, they defeated the Viking Raiders. So much for the supposed rebuild for the fucking Viking Raiders. Like, what does that tell you? Like, wouldn't it make sense? Even maybe the end of the fuck. Isn't this like German 101? Like, when there's a supposed feud, which why are they feuding? Wouldn't it make sense? Like they were the fucking I don't know have like wins and then the finals would be these two. I don't know what to tell you, but it's like again, what's the hatred of this team? The only reason why they're feuding for some reason because they made up some bullshit where after the show 2 weeks ago they attacked McIntyre and Sheamus for literally no reason. Where is the heat? That's the problem with wrestling, man. Nowadays, where is the heat? Where is the hatred? Why do they hate each other? Why the fuck, for some reason, the Viking Raiders want to fucking attack Sheamus and McIntyre? Why do they hate them for some reason? Where is the heat? We are lacking heat. That's a lot of problem with this fucking, with these shows now, man. There's all this fucking no heat. Anyways, after that, Roman tells Sami Zayn to get out of the locker room. This is because Sami Zayn enters the locker room, asks Roman for a second, and says he's nervous. Sami couldn't help but notice Reigns gave him a frosty reaction in the parking lot. Sami wants to make sure everything is cool, and Reigns says he saw how Sami was last week. Reigns tells Sami to just tell him straight, tell him what's going on. Sami says everything is fine. Reigns says no, tell me the truth. Sami says if he was being honest, he's a little disappointed last week because he thought he was carrying his weight, but then mentioned how Kevin Owens. He mentioned how he's gonna be like he thinks how he thinks Kevin Owens. I don't know. So, yeah, about how he thinks he's getting used and shit like that. Blah blah blah. Because of Kevin Owens said, and then Reigns says, you want to go find Owens and find your own bloodline or whatever, because he got angry, said get out. So he got angry. I don't know, it's whatever. I just like, didn't we do this shit like 2 weeks ago? I don't know, it just felt like kind of repetitive. And that's not, unfortunately, that's the problem with the bloodline storyline right now. That's why I'm kind of hoping it does end at WrestleMania. I guess like that. But it's like, it just sucks that when you got something going on with like, and the sad thing, this is like one of the only like big things going on in wrestling nowadays, the bloodline storyline. But it's like a lot of times it's repetitive, and you wonder why freaking people are not really caring, because like it's the same shit lots of times. It doesn't help that Reigns is only there a few times now, and I'm sorry. Like, back in the day, look at D-Generation X when they were heels too, right? When Triple H was the fucking champion. He was fucking competing. He was defending the titles too. I understand for some reason they want to make Reigns like a semi-part-timer now, which is like, I don't get it. But it's affecting your show. You gotta have the champion on your show, and it actually doesn't hurt for a change when you have Reigns actually wrestle on the show. Why? Because for God's sakes, like, you can't just have every time segment after segment. You can say it gives old school shit, but like, I'm sorry, the reason why old school worked back then is because back then, in when it was old school, you didn't have Raw and SmackDown. Now you have Raw and SmackDown. Okay? And look what you did Raw and SmackDown back in the day when you had a champion. Hope y'all drink your colas magnificently. I didn't drink it earlier because I took medication for my nose and shit like that. But I hope y'all drink yours magnificently. Inspire me some bitches go, oh shit, oh shit. Well, seriously, that's the fucking problem. It's like the same. It's like being repetitive. I don't know. It's just my opinion. The Firefly Funhouse is back or whatever. We got some so LA Knight defeated some jobber, which I guess that's that's good. Match didn't last too long. It's good. It's good. Like I'm surprised they're able to do that in modern wrestling. But anyways, I'm surprised even under the Triple H regime, because we have to have some bullshit where all these wrestlers have to have long matches and shit like that, no matter who they face. But yeah, so after that, the Firefly Funhouse returns. Bray Wyatt comes back with his Firefly Funhouse. You see a distorted version of that, and then all the fucking characters and shit like that, the stuffed animals and shit like that. Oh, we're back and shit like that. Apologize for the mess. Working on it. And then Rab says, LA's ain't cool and shit. I don't know. They're making fun of LA Knight's name and shit like that. It's what kind of unless they was ruined and shit like it was just funny. And then you see a nurse scream, "Oh, Uncle Howard, she just did a little pushing or something like that." Then Bray Wyatt says, serious, I hope you understand. You're the one that opened the door, and now whatever comes, will be your problem. See you in the Royal Rumble. Yeah. So it was kind of fun. I enjoyed seeing that, honestly. Because, really, the current Wyatt shit, I don't know how much they could have done, really, with the current Wyatt gimmick. I do think, obviously, this is a way better and more fun way of treating Bray Wyatt. I do think so. Yeah. I kind of am glad they brought back the Firefly Funhouse thing. Would that mean the Fiend is coming back? Maybe. I don't know. Looks like it. Maybe. I mean, I wouldn't mind, it does seem like they were going to try to bring back, the old Bray Wyatt even, the swamp water bullshit. I mean, but this is, kind of, I guess, fun. Even though, it's just, again, the problem is with the swamp water, it's they ruin it. It's how they can really, how would that work? Because it's, all about the, I set free the new face of fear. Sister Abigail. Who is Sister? It's whatever. This is more actually fucking hell yeah. This is actually something. So it's not bad. Hit Row defeats Los Notorious again. A heel tag team versus heel tag team. Does this make any sense? Whatever. We get some updated people being in the Rumble like Braun Strowman and shit like that. Karrion Kross. Early on the show, what was that? Not early on the show. We had Karrion Kross who cut a promo saying time is ticking. Ross Scarlett brought to my attention that I'm facing Ray, and you can't even decide either to be a family man or a best of all time. Why does that? Why is that apparently the reason why he's feuding with Ray? Why does he hate Rey Mysterio? God, how have they ruined Karrion Kross, man? This guy was supposed to be going after the WWE title. He was supposed to feud with McIntyre, but then you kind of end that feud abruptly, honestly. And why does he hate Ray? What the fuck does that? How does this make any sense? Where's the heat? He just for some reason want to fucking face him because you're not a good father, right? Why? How does that make any sense? I don't know. Well, even under this Triple H regime, they still don't know what to do real much with him. And just like, I understand this is like a one-off. This is like, because they're going to try to do maybe Dominic versus Ray, which that should be the thing for WrestleMania. It would have been nice, like, if they even, like, what they could have done? What they should have done, if you want to make fucking this, like, even with Ray on SmackDown, it should be like Dominic trying to make Ray's life a living hell, even fucking finding his father no matter what. I was like, why would he hate his father? Again, that's like the booking, like, why did he turn on his father really? Oh, it's like, oh, he's jealous or whatever, but like, he never established that. I don't know. Never there. I still think like, fuck, why isn't fucking Dominic Guerrero? That would have been way better. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like your legacy. I'd rather be with my real father's legacy, shit like that. Which it's like, come on, like, it's already in kayfabe, whatever. Charlotte, I'm the nature girl, the queen. It's drag queen Ric Flair. So, officially, yeah. Again, yeah, I know, like, they have a new, like, she has, like, a new theme song. That's annoying. Wait, how can I forget? I have not mentioned this, but SmackDown has, like, this new shitty theme song, and it's, like, a shitty rap song. Like, why is every fucking... I'm surprised, again, with Triple H, right? Why is it a shitty fucking rap song? The fucking the theme song that they had before when he joins Fox was way better than this shit. I actually didn't mind, like, the Are You Ready song. It's actually a fucking, like, fuck. It actually does kind of get you hyped up for SmackDown a little bit. This shit's like, I'm not hyped at all. Oh, burger me! It just feels like a shitty fucking song that they had on SmackDown when they were, like, on Sci-Fi or whatever. When nobody was fucking watching. Like, I swear to God, it brings me back to this shitty fucking SmackDown song. Like, it's like some stupid fucking. I swear to God, SmackDown was literally dead. It was so dead when it's like freaking on Sci-Fi and shit like that. Like, fuck. I don't know. Oh man, like, goddamn. But yes, fucking Rick Flair, the Nature Boy. They're battling for the LGBT title. Fucking her and Sonya Dykeville. I don't know, some bullshit that, the Dyke comes out. I don't know, something about, I don't know. Oh, come out here if you want to challenge me or whatever on these people. Oh, well, I don't care about these people because they're not LGBT enough or something. I don't fucking know. They're all like, I don't know, why did they hate you? I don't know. Oh, but I want the title, blah, 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 or shit like that. I don't know. They want to fight. They just want to fight. Why do they? I don't know. I don't know. I don't care. It's like, no one cares about women's wrestling. Or especially with She-Hulks. But, I mean, except fucking a hot dyke would. I don't know. That happened. She gets attacked. I don't know when this match is shitty gonna happen or whatever. We then see when it comes to Sami Zayn, maybe it's better for him to in the castle pissing out than out in the castle pissing in, him to Reigns. So what? They're coming up with a plan. Like, I don't. So what? This kind of thing, like, they want to. It's like leading that they are using Sami or whatever. I don't know. It's like, again, I do think like. They established, like, fucking, they love Sami and shit like that. Like, why? I don't know. Just, I do think, like, why not have Sami, like, an actual, like, they actually care about Sami. Like, why not actually have him as the honorary goose? Like, they actually respect him, like how Owen was in the Nation and shit like that. But, whatever. We get a vignette before Lacey Evans. Like, oh, your new finisher is a Cobra Clutch. This is Operation Cobra Clutch. Who fucking cares? Who cares? Like, what kind of shit is this? Tribal Chief will see you now, says Heyman to Sami Zayn. Before that, the Imperium defeats the Brawling Brutes in the semi-final match. This match was whatever. Then we get a great video package for Raw 30th anniversary. I'm surprised they showed this. If this is what they're going to show on the 30th anniversary of Raw, then, like, why show it here than not on the fucking Raw? I don't know. I don't know. it's just they're wasting time, I guess. You know, they really don't know what the fuck they're doing. Then Roman talks to Sammy. He says, you know, he's sorry, shit like that. He's stressed or whatever. So again, it's basically the same shit as 2 weeks ago. It's the same shit 2 weeks ago. Whatever. Reigns says there's no secret that he has a temper, but that's why he put people in place like Wiseman, whatever. Reigns says he wasn't hearing Sammy before, but wanted clear communication. Blah blah blah. Reigns says Sammy's a perfectionist, just like him. Sammy says he can't become the greatest if you don't think little details. Shit, I don't know, just some bullshit that I understand, we're all good, we all about communication, why, you're the tribal chief, you're gonna pressure. It's the same shit as 2 weeks ago. It's really the same shit as 2 weeks ago. I don't know, but then fist bump. Okay, whatever. Then the main event segment, I think there's nothing much really to say. I don't know if I'm missing anything, but the main event segment, am I missing something? Oh yeah, Logano, the Fantasma, whatever, they defeated Mansoor. Man, I feel bad for Mansoor, bro. God, Mansoor, I swear to God, if the Saudi buys WWE, they're gonna kill him. Holy shit. But yeah, seriously, Mansoor and whatever, the Maximum Male models, whatever, Mace or whatever. Why is this still a thing? Why is Mansoor still I feel bad for him. I just do. Fuck. Why would you even do that? Why? Why? Why would you do that to the guy? He's you're fucking setting up to get killed if he ever shows up in Saudi. God, there's no wonder he didn't show up at this time in Saudi, because they're probably man, that guy's gay. We don't want him. We don't want him. We'll bomb him bomb him and his family if he comes into back to the Saudi Arabia. Then the contract signing, you would think they'll be more exciting. Well, I mean, they were running out of time, so when this show's gonna. They were running out of time. Usually they end the show 2 minutes before, but yeah. Basically, so the Bloodline came out, but then Kevin Owens came during their entrance, and again, how is this fat ass I'm sorry, listen, he's not believable to beat all of them up. He's not, especially when Reigns has fucking destroyed this guy when he was a face. It's no continue. That's fucking show. That's saying, literally, the only reason why it works for guys let's say Stone Cold, it's not Stone Cold did it by himself. He used chairs and shit like that, right? It was they look the part. They look like a fucking actual fucking badass and a superhero. Kevin Owens just looks like a fat guy. It's unbelievable. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, but you're fat, bro. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's that's literally. It's literally fucking Eddie Kingston beating up the entire Jericho Preaching Society. You know how stupid that is? Let's say another example. It's fucking Eugene fucking beating up the fucking Evolution group. You know how stupid that would be? Come on. But yeah, he puts him to the table, stunner, it's fine, sure, it's I don't know. Oh, and he signs a contract and runs away when Sammy comes to try to fucking help the Bloodline and shit. I don't know. So that was the show. It's whatever. I mean, it wasn't the worst thing in the world. The main event thing, nah. The show was pretty boring, though. There were some certain things, sure. Tag team matches, whatever, fine. Some certain, I mean, the opening match, I'll be honest with you, was kind of boring because, I couldn't really be intrigued. I mean, was it the worst match? No, it's just, I really couldn't get much involved because what's the heat, And again, that's the problem with tournament matches. It's fucking, there's really no story unless, I don't know, there's people involved who have a story against each other, but I don't know. So that was SmackDown for you. SmackDown was pretty shit, most part, okay? Which I'm surprised, because, like, I mean, I'm surprised when the show would rain. Like, even, like, last week I'm surprised, like, I thought the show was, like, better than usual, unfortunately. Like, wow. Really surprised with that. Anyways, so let's move on to rim job. I don't know, some stupid fucking, Rampage. Jungle Boy defeats Ethan Page. Who fucking cares? For some reason, I know they said this before. They did some shit before. Matt Hardy's with Ethan Page because it's like under control. It's like, who fucking cares? Like, why is this fucking happening? So fucking stupid. Ethan Page then challenges Jungle Hook or whatever. I don't know. Hook shows up during the fucking match to try to support Jungle Boy. But then, Dynamite! I Dynamite! Like, this guy tries to sound fucking cool or whatever. This guy has no mic skills. Ethan Page, he challenged the fucking team against him and Matt Hardy. He's like, why and who fucking cares? Some bullshit about Eddie Kingston and Ortiz, like, yo, we ghetto, bruh, or something like, I don't know, something, yo, we go all back, my shit. I don't know, it's like fuck some stupid gay shit they're arguing about. If you gonna hit a woman or something, and I don't know, you haven't raised anybody, and then, but then, like, then Ortiz mentioned how Homicide said that Eddie is a coward and a fake tough guy, which, I guess, wow, he actually says it, and then he, he got hit with a chair, and oh wow, best friends now bitter rivals. Like, who fucking cares? Okay, who fucking cares? Who fucking cares? They never established something like, why should we care about this supposed friendship? And it's like, what the? Oh, but they're friends for 20 years. Who gives a shit? I don't know, and I don't care. Brian Cage defeats Willie Mack. Before, like, commercial, I was actually like, first of all, like, isn't Willie Mack from TNA? And then, like, why is he on here? I don't know. Again, that's the problem. Well, that's the problem. They just bring people, no explanation, no vignettes, no reason. He's here. He's here from stupid indie shit. I will say, when they started the match before commercials, like, wow, I'm actually surprised. Like, this match wasn't like, it's actually like, wow, they're doing big moves or whatever, right? But, like, they're flipping around, too. Like, come on, actually work like fucking, like, big wrestlers and shit like that. Like, it's always do something different. Like, it's, like, not a problem. It's, like, whatever. Then I kind of lose interest. Like, when, I don't know, kind of just lost interest, really. But, yeah, I don't know, match was whatever. But, yeah, Brian Cage won. I'm sorry, I can't care for Brian Cage when you have him lose to fucking jobber midgets, and not just that, like, why? And now I'm supposed to care because he's... And yeah, I've been showcasing him on this show. And now I'm supposed to care because he's facing Bryan Danielson. Like, get the fuck out of here. Jade Cargill and Layla Gray defeat some fucking black disgusting bitches. And I don't care. This match was, like, longer than it needed to be. We're now some shitty matches that no one fucking cares. Darby Allin, I'm challenging you, House of Black. Why is he challenging House of Black? Why does he want to end their feud then? But yeah, God forbid, the good guy wins. And then he wants a fucking fee. What? Because he wants more than this! Help me. There's gotta be all some stupid shit, I tell you. Action Andrade defeated Daniel Garcia. And I don't know. Then it leads to some bitch shit that, Jericho angry and Sammy go wrong. We're gonna make you guys. I don't care. I don't care. I'm just like, fuck it. I'm just done with this shit, man. I don't care. Just some shit that they're trying to pretend like it's gonna matter for Dynamite or whatever. It's like, who cares? Who fucking cares? So that was the show for you. That was Rampage. Rampage was just shit. Okay, what can you just say? Both shows were shit. I don't know. Friday Night Wrestling. I'm just bored. I mean, what can I do? I have fucking nose surgery. I have to fucking recover, and I wish I did something else. I wish I had more to life to do things. But what can you do? That's life, Sometimes you have certain setbacks, but we'll always overcome them. So I don't know what to tell you, but I don't know. It's only temporary. But it's like, it would be nice for a change. Like, can we get good shows? Like, fuck. I had no surgery 3 years ago, and it amazes me how much the show has gotten so much worse. And even 3 years ago, we were complaining how the show sucked, and it did. How the fucking 3 years make this show look like, in retrospective, something look more better in retrospect? That just goes to show how bad wrestling is. Keep fucking getting worse. And I'm not defending anything from 3 years ago. 3 years ago, there's shitty shit. It was terrible. Wrestling year was terrible. And then, but obviously it was like before the pandemic. But like, seriously, I mean, it's like a few months before the pandemic, like January 2020. But even like, at least you had things to look forward to. I even like when I was looking back at it, like Lesnar was like the champion and shit like that, and Lesnar was, I mean, it was the same shit actually. I don't know, but it's like, I don't know, shit was presented, like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It's just like, the people they have now, and it's like, God, everything, I don't know, I'm done. I'm tired. It gets worse every year, people. Anyways, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm just keeping it real. That's the show for you. Get your gains, your calls magnificently. Aspire to some business, go, oh shit, oh shit. That's all I'm gonna say. Until next time, peace. Yeah, bye. Fucking Smackdown or Rampage. Goddamn garbage there. Let's hope Raw 30th and the Rumble be good there. But what does that mean for SmackDown? I don't know. SmackDown doesn't look like it could be something important, which is like gonna be a darn shame there, because it should be your main go-home show for the Rumble. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Alright, till next time. Peace. Yeah, bye.